You know what I noticed? As an attractive woman, when I go outside, don't holler at me. And it's like, you would think that, right? Like, you would think that, okay, like, guys would come up to me and, like, try to talk to me. I'm not saying that it never happens, but it's actually a lot less than you think. Like, the only time that I really, really get hollered at, like, more than once going outside is if I don't have any makeup on.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. Little video she posted. Sis says she noticed due to her being very attractive, men don't approach her. Is it true that men avoid attractive women? I think that's like a 50-50 question. 50% of men do because they don't want to get rejected. Another 50%, you ain't cute. Not only that, if I had to get my fair assessment of her on the cutometer out of a scale to 10, she like a cool 7. I don't know where these women be getting at. I'm very attractive. You alright? Well, I know some hoes gonna be like, oh, you ain't all that. It doesn't work like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I guess women do rate men based off their looks. That's not what we get chose up though. Because you could be a good looking motherfucker like that Jeremy motherfucker and get a bloodhound. And all you get is fatties. It has a lot to do with your personality, your game, how you make a woman feel, not necessarily how you look. With us, it's literally the opposite. Don't get me wrong, we want women that make us feel good, but initially niggas go out there and try to get women that look extremely attractive. Nobody guns for the couch. Every man out there understood what that meant. But yeah, most men don't go out there. Either if you see a man with an unattractive woman, it's because he can't get an attractive woman, or he can't get an attractive woman. If you give one of them fat gamers that all they do is sit and play video games, they're about tree fitty. If you give them the option between Beyonce and a wolf, they're gonna take Beyonce every time. If you give, I don't care if it's we don't have to use a black woman, because there's some white dudes that don't like black women. If you give a white dude that is built like a slob, plays video games and lives in the basement with his mom, if you gave him the option of Scarlett Johansson or Billie Eilish, or you gave him Amy Schumer, they're gonna take Billie Eilish or Scarlett Johansson. They're not gonna take Honey Boo Boo or Amy Schumer. If you get him JoJo Siwa, they gonna go for JoJo Siwa every time instead of Amanda Bynes. So this whole notion that this woman thinks that it could possibly be your aura, it could be several things. It could be the way you carry yourself. Be stuck up, rude, snotty, snooty. Hell, if you stink, your breath stink, your body stink. A lot of women don't realize, or do realize and don't care, that the coochie be funky. That'll turn a man on. We got nose like bloodhounds. If that's not tight, we ain't gonna bite. If a woman got funky ass breath, I knew a woman that was good looking, but her breath, every time I seen her, stank. I kept my distance. It wasn't even that deep. You know what I'm saying? There are several factors other than just the way you aesthetically appear that could be turning men off or not making them want to holler. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, think that you're high up on the pedestal, that you're extremely attractive. Slow that shit down, man. You're not a 10. At best, like I said, you're a strong 7. I can't even see the rest of the body, but you look like you got a little orangutan breast. So you look like, with that face and big nipples, you look like you might be a 6. We can't tell if you got no booty, and if you in a predominantly black neighborhood and you're a black woman and you lacking in that department, well, that brings you down to a 5. Yeah, we like a cute face, but you can't be built like Aaliyah without Aaliyah money and think you gonna pull every man in a 20-mile radius. Not only that, a lot of us, contrary to y'all popular belief, a lot of us have shit to do. Like, we see you, we don't holler because we're on the move to do something, go get some work done. We just put in some work, or we just got off of work. And sometimes we be tired and we really don't have time. Most men don't have the mental capacity to want to entertain your ass. And coming from a man that has actually slept with a lot of over 100 women, sometimes it be y'all women that be not really that deep. You be shallow as a puddle. I find myself with extremely beautiful women. I find myself having to entertain them, make them laugh, yada, yada, yada. And I'm good at doing that. But it gets tedious because a lot of y'all not deep. Y'all like to think you are. You're really not. You're shallow. The women that actually be the deepest be actually either middle-aged women that's extremely cute, or be the woman that's a 6 or less that be deep. She thinks, she pontificates, she reads books. A lot of y'all extremely beautiful women, and I'm using that loosely because I can't see the rest of your body. Y'all don't read a lot. You're not well read. You're Christian. You don't even read the Bible. There's really no reason to so a man will see you and be like, yeah, I got shit to do. In any event, I hope that answers some questions. If it didn't, like I said, I don't cover topics like this. I will say though, there is a sliver of women that's extremely good looking that men just don't holler at because they don't want to get rejected. This isn't one of them though. She looked like she's about 5'3", 5'4". She's a 7. If niggas ain't trying to holler at you, it's not because you're extremely beautiful. It's because you're ordinary or you're average. Yeah, you look good, but there's a lot of women that look just like you. In any event, I'm out.